And here we go. Miles Seegers, folks, for the team transformation. Let me back it up just a little bit. Very important. WUKAR, team transformation hangout. How you doing, folks? Wow, it's a Sunday night, and I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for myself. It's just been a very busy, it's just been a wonderful weekend, folks. I got a lot of stuff to cover with you guys. I hope you guys are going to enjoy what I'm going to share with you tonight. Got a lot of things to go over, guys. It's Sunday night. I'm going to probably bring on some guests towards the end of the hangout. So those of you that contacted me and said, hey, Miles, I'd like to come on and hang out with you, I'm planning on bringing you on towards the end. And I'm going to tell you how we're going to have this hangout structured, as well as the one on Wednesday night. So let me check my notes, guys. I got a lot of stuff to go over here. And guys, it's going to be some good stuff. I'm feeling better. My cold it's really practically gone. You know, a little bit left over in the nose and the throat. But nonetheless, guys, I'm feeling good. How you guys doing? You pumped up? You ready to get going? Let's go, folks. So let me check the comments here. And oh, by the way, guys, do you like our I'm still coughing a little, so excuse me in advance. Do you like our new Hangout page? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, guys. And you know what? What's really cool about it is you know what? This is just a I just put this up not too long ago. Just a brief little skeleton outline. And you know what's really cool, folks? So here's the deal. Everybody out there listening, this is very important for you folks. The button there, what does it say? Get started now. So what do you think happens when you click on that button? Well, when you click on that button, you end up going to my Doobly sales page to become part of my team. Take you right to the sign up page. However, everyone on my team, everyone that joins my team, I have the ability to code my link, which I'm going to do. I'm going to be able to code my link and give it to you. This link that you see here, Six Figure Lifestyle, sixfigurelifestyle.com. You're going to have this link in advance, guys. Thanks, sweetheart. My wife just brought me some hot tea, which I can use for my voice. Sweetheart, can you close that door? Just a little bit. Thank you. So here's the deal, guys. What's going to happen is Six Figure Lifestyle. That's one of my domain names. I might be replacing it with another one. But here's the cool part. Once I get that coded and also shared, you will be able to take that link. It's going to be a static link. So, and by the way, guys, you're not going to have to wait for me, Miles, where's the link? Where's the link every week? Because you know I'm a busy guy. You're not going to have to wait for me. That is the link that you're going to use, and it will always stay the same. So I won't really need to send you a link anymore. Just remember that link. And you know what? I'll still send it to you to remind you. But we're not going to have to create a new link for me to give you every week. Here's the cool part. That link, you will be able to put your BA number at the end. Yes, you'll be able to put your BA number at the end. And what's going to happen is when they click on this button here, get started now, excuse me, it's not going to take them, well, you're not going to lose the page. What it's going to do is going to open up another page, another tab on your machine so you don't lose the Hangout. But what's really, really cool, folks, and you know where I'm going with this, when you put your BA link at the end and a prospect clicks on it, it's going to go to your sales page, not mine, not mine. It's going to go to yours. And I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty cool. So let's get started, guys. Let's get going. I'm very, very excited. Something major happened to me today. Me and my wife, at least I think it's major. And I'm not going to talk about too much hoopla or whatever. I'm sure you guys probably already know. If you are looking in the WUKAR Facebook page, which I always tell you guys to do, Facebook group, I'm sorry. If you're looking in the group and you're congratulating people, and if you're adding your new members to the group, which you should be doing as you get new members, I'm sure you heard that my wife and I, we are now sales directors. Yay! And guys, I want to thank my team, all of you folks, for helping us get there. Now, here's what's cool. From the very beginning, And I think that's why I've been so successful, because I don't really focus on myself. Excuse me. Excuse me. I focus on my team. My focus has been on you folks from day one, and it hasn't changed, and it's not going to change. However, I have to tell you, now that I am a sales director, I can breathe a little bit, maybe just for a couple days. Just take a little breather. But folks, I'm not going to take too much of a breather, because I'm going into second gear. And second gear is to help all of you get the sales director by November 1st. And let me tell you something, folks, because I know you. We're all the same. I know you. Some of you are like, well, you know what, Miles? That's good. I'm glad you're going to help me, because you know what? I believe I can get there by November 1st, and I'm going to need your help. That's cool. Some of you are sitting there saying, well, that's nice, Miles, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to make it by the 1st. You know, today's the 19th. I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Do not think that way. I was going to say something else. Do not think that way, folks. You have, excuse me. Sorry about the coughing, folks. You guys have 12 days, more than enough time. All of you, every single one, even those of you who are looking in and have not joined our team, you have time. And I'm telling you serious, folks, you have time. I'll be very honest with you. I was talking to a team member today, Anik. How are you, Anik? And, you know, I told her, just like I'm telling you. Let me go to a different screen here. Tired of looking at myself. I told her, just like I'm telling you, there is time. And I said to Anik, I'm going to be very honest with you. I will let you know when I believe there's no more time. For example, if it's, for example, October 25th or 26th, that might be a little tough. But I don't want to say it's impossible, because there's people that can do it. Folks, here's what you need to do. If you are a team member, if you are one of my team members, you're at that level, you know what you need to do. You need to bring in 3 more team members, and you'll automatically be promoted to a TL. What I would prefer you do is not to waste time. If you're a team member, this is your business, folks. Go ahead and upgrade. You know, do what you need to do. We're all adults here. I'm assuming everybody here is over 18. You know, whatever you need to do. You got money under the mattress, borrow it, get a private investor, borrow it. Do what you got to do to get the TL, because that's our springboard. Everybody here watching, you're probably wondering, Miles, I'm really thinking of joining Doobly. I want to be part of Team WUKAR and the whole movement. What should I do? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to pull punches. I'm going to give you the recipe for success. Join at the TLA, Team Leader Accelerator level. That's where you want to join at. Why? Why, Miles? Well, I could go down the list of reasons and advantages of coming in as a Team Leader Accelerator. I don't have time for that. I'm going to cover a lot of that stuff. And I think most of you know that. But here's the cool part. All you need, guys, this is just so cool. Are you listening? You invest $24.75. Boom, done. $24.75. You're a TLA. You bring in 3 people. And I really hate to say bring in, you know. I mean, really, guys, we are not really bringing in people. We are not really signing people up like they do in other opportunities. We are introducing people to an opportunity that can change their lives, not potentially, that can and will change their lives if they plug into the WUKAR team. So when you become a TLA, become part of our team, because I mean, you're signing yourself up. Those of you that signed up, you're on my team. I didn't sign you up. Okay, I didn't take your credit card and sign you up. You signed yourself up, and you made a smart decision. So when you come in as a TLA, all you need to do is introduce 3 people to this opportunity. 3 people. They need to come in at the TLA level. When they come in at that TLA level, they will be team. You will be a team coordinator. Sorry, you will be a team coordinator. You'll advance in rank. But here's the cool part. And I don't know the exact dollars. I'm going to just, you know, fudge the numbers. Maybe I might be off a little. So Miles, I bring in 3 people. How much do I earn on each one of these people? Well, it's around $350. You know, at the level you're at, as you advance your rank, you're going to earn more money, you know, per person that joins the team. Around $356. Let's round it off to 300. Okay, let's just round it off. I'll round down. I'll be very conservative. That's $900. Plus, when you bring in that 3rd person, boom, you get a $1,500 bonus. So let's see if my math is good. 900 plus 1,500, that's 2,400. Looks like, wow, after the 3rd person, you have recouped your investment after just 3 team members. I don't know too many other programs that can say that you can do that. Yes, I know there's other programs where you can earn your investment back with 1 person. However, to get that person to upgrade and to do that, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. So that's all you need to do, folks. Once you get there, your 3 team members will want to do what you did. They're going to look at you, all of us. They're going to say to themselves, hey, that's pretty cool. I want to get to team coordinator also. So they're going to be ones doing work, not you. Not you. You can go out this week and locate, whatever you want to call it, 3 more people. And you will be upgraded to team coordinator. Now, I would emphasize that you encourage them, help them, work with them, whatever, to get them to do what you just did. They just need to bring in 3. That's it, each person. And also, as your sponsor, I will help you bring in those people. And I'm going to use sales terminology here. This is sales. I'm going to help you close those people. All you need to do is reach out and say, Miles, can you jump on a 3-way call with me? Miles, can you jump on a Google Hangout with me and close my prospect? Miles, can you jump on a Skype session? I've been doing that, guys, all week. I just did that with one of our team members yesterday, and she acquired a teammate that I believe is going to be a rock star. All of you guys are rock stars. You know, this guy's going to really blow it up. So I'm very proud of her. And I just assisted a little bit. I give her all the credit. I assisted a little bit, and we closed that sale. So without further ado, let me go through some of the things I wanted to go through with you guys. Excuse me if I'm dabbing my nose a little bit, but I'm feeling great, guys, but I'm getting over this cold. So I want to go through my notes here, and I want to try to bring on some guests towards the end. Folks, if you're listening to me, you're out there watching, if you want to come on the Hangout with me for like the last maybe 15 minutes, don't send me an email. I know some of you did already. I'm probably not going to see it, although I have saw some. Send me a private message on Facebook, because I'll hear the little ding, and then also I'll just check, and I'll drop the link. I'll send a link right back to you, and you can come on as a guest. Now, let me talk about that for a second, guys. So you know we have 2 Hangouts per week, Sunday night and Wednesday night, U.S. Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock. What I've decided to do, guys, is reserve Sunday night for new members, welcoming new members, new member training, because, guys, we're getting new members daily. I'm not just talking about my front line. I'm talking about you guys. You know, you're bringing in new members, and as I told all of you, my Hangout is for all of you. It's for you guys directly on my team. It's for your team members and their team members and their team members and prospects. Excuse me. I'm not really disclosing anything on this Hangout that needs to remain confidential within the team. So, folks, excuse me a second. Feel free to invite your Hangouts, invite your prospects, guys. Everybody's welcome. Let's get going, guys. Let me get moving here. So, I want to welcome some new team members. Now, these people some of them are on my front line, and some of them you guys brought in. I'm not going to distinguish. We're all one team. WUKAR Team Transformation. So let me start here. Welcoming new team members, Mark Gamble and John Schaefer. Shannon Bailey, shout out to Shannon. Francisco and Maria Serrano, shout out to you folks. Louis Sosa, you know what? Actually, my brother Lewis actually just got on board today. Very proud of him. And Lewis, I want to say this right, brother. I don't know if you know Lewis, but I have Dominican blood running through my veins. So yes. So I am, part Dominican. I used to speak Spanish fairly well, but I don't speak it that much anymore because you don't use it, you lose it. My wife, my beautiful wife, is fluent in Spanish, and she is Latino. My wife is Puerto Rican. So here's what I'm getting at. I have your other name here, and I'm going to try my best to pronounce it all the way just to show respect to you. It's Luis Octavio del Sosa. And you know what? I can't pronounce like that last part. Frieri? Forgive me, Luis. Forgive me, brother. I'm working on my Spanish because you know what, guys? This opportunity is worldwide. We're going to be bringing in a lot of Latino, team members. And I want you guys to know. I want you to know. Any of you out there looking, thinking about becoming part of this, you're like, well, my English is not that good. You don't have to worry. My wife is my business partner. She speaks fluent Spanish, grew up in Puerto Rico, born on the island of Calle. So she will be here to help you translate and whatever we need to do. Get on board. We're going to be here for you. Let me keep going. So Luis, welcome, Luis. Earl Scott, what's up, brother? Daniel Blanco, what's up, Daniel? Kenneth Woods, welcome, Kenneth. Gloria Ramirez, welcome, Gloria. Jordana Seligman, what's up, Jordana? I hope you're watching live. And William Bussey, what's up, bro? Glad to have all of you on board. And folks, these are people that just joined, excuse me, within the last week. So if you joined before that, I should have mentioned you last time. And if I did forget to mention any of you, I certainly apologize. Let me know, and I'll make sure that I give you a shout out on Wednesday night. So again, Sunday nights is going to be for welcoming new members, new member training, the basics. And let me tell you something, folks. I'm going to tell you a little secret. The basics is how you make a lot of money, by understanding the basics and building your foundation. Wednesday night, we're going to be covering mostly marketing, strategy, business strategy. So on Wednesday nights, we're going to cover basic marketing and advanced marketing. I got some cool stuff I want to share with you guys. So that's how it's going to be structured. Remember that, folks. Sunday nights is mostly new member stuff. So all of you new members, make sure you get here on Sunday night. And then Wednesday night is going to be more of, just talking about marketing, how to position yourself, how to start making money, driving traffic, and all that good stuff will be on Wednesday night. So I covered that. All of you folks should have received, if you joined my front line or even below me, whatever, you should have received a welcome email from me or your sponsor. Folks, make sure you take your time and read that welcome email twice. Excuse me. I'll say it again. Make sure you take your time and read that welcome email twice. And if there's any links there, which there will be, click on all of those links. If the link takes you to a webinar that was already recorded, watch the whole thing. Folks, you need to take this serious. You click on a link and the webinar starts playing, and you're like, oh, I don't got time to watch that. No, do not do that. Do not do that. Every single link in there is extremely important. Extremely important. So make sure you do that, folks, okay? And if there's a link that you don't understand or what the link is supposed to do, let me know or let your sponsor know, okay? So let's continue going. I talked about basic and advanced marketing. We already talked about that. It's going to be on Wednesday night. Let me just cover something which I covered last week. If you are a team member of ours, TLA, TM, excuse me, what should you be focusing on? Guys, let me drink something here. I got some orange juice here. I got orange juice, I got tea, I got everything. Excuse me a second, folks. So, as part of Team WUKAR, what should you be focusing on? Number one, This is all you should be doing. And folks, I don't care how you do it. You can do it via carrier pigeon, offline, Facebook. We're going to talk about some of those things. Video marketing. I don't care how you do it. But you should only be focusing on getting people to the sales presentation webinar. Excuse me. The sales presentation webinar that brought all of you here. That's all you should be focusing on. Now, for example, say that you don't necessarily want to use that particular webinar. I like that one, but you guys can use other ones you want. We have others. The WUKAR team does webinars every single week. So if you've been tracking, there are other webinars out there that I can provide you with. And also, we have a team transformation YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I have a lot of videos, old Hangouts, the latest Hangouts, and I'm adding more every day. So if I have not done this already, folks, I'm going to make sure I send you a link to our YouTube channel. And you can go back there and grab, a different video sales presentation if you want to share with your prospects. However, I do recommend the one that I sent you, which is from October 2nd. I just think Tony and John do a great job. So that's that. Excuse me. So that's number one. Number two, you should be focusing on getting only TLA sales, Team Leader Accelerator. That should be your main focus, getting TLA sales. Again, if the person is not able to come in as a TLA, have them come in as a team member, And if for some reason they just cannot at this point in time come in as a team member, do not let them go. Have them sign up as a free customer or preferably a VIP customer. All of you folks out there that right now that are free customers, you really need to go back into your customer back office. Guys, you really need to upgrade to VIP so you can start earning commissions, referrals, and also as you buy things online, you'll get more cash back. Folks, it's only $99 per year. If you become a TLA, you don't got to worry about it. You'll be given vouchers. You can give yourself a voucher. Very, very cool, guys. So that's that. And number three, what's the last thing you should be doing? I said there were three things. The third thing you should be doing is assisting your team members. So if you have one team member or 100, you have a team. So Miles, what if I don't have any team members? Well, you know what, folks? You can assist other team members. Just be, part of the team. You can help me. Guys, there's always a way, folks, there's always a way you can contribute. And trust me, guys, if you became part of this opportunity, you already have a team member or several. And I can tell you right now, guys, if you don't, there's one on the way. There's many, many on the way. Our marketing system developed by Team WUKAR has not even started yet. And don't get me started with that traffic rotator, because that SEO traffic rotator is responsible for me getting 2 to 3 hours of sleep per night and barely eating because I'm just too excited about that thing. That's me, guys. So that's what you new folks should be focusing on. Let me move down a little bit. Prospect webinar presentation. Well, I just talked about that. I said I prefer you use the one that I sent you, or you can go to our YouTube channel, grab a different webinar, knock yourself out, folks. So, and again, using a different webinar that suits you, guys, that's fine. I want you to use what resonates with you, not what resonates with me, but what resonates with you. Okay, so let's continue, guys. All right, we're going to cover the Team WUKAR back office. Excuse me. I'm going to share my screen. I may share it. I'm not sure. We're going to go over a couple of things there because, guys, I know some of you know all this. You've been here for a while, but folks, Sunday nights is really for new member training. And even if you're advanced, you're like, Miles, I know all that stuff. You still need to be here. Bring your prospects here. Because let me tell you something, guys. I think you've heard this term before. I know I've heard it. Repetition. Going over the basics. Repetition is the mother of all skill. And you folks, do you want to know why? Do you want to know why, myself, my wife and I are such, well, people tell us. Guys, I can only go by what people tell me. People tell us that we're great salsa dancers. Do you want to know why? Because I focus on the basics instead of like, start taking dancing lessons and you just want to get to the fancy stuff, throwing the woman up in the air. Forget that. If you can master the basics, that will make you look good on the dance floor. If you can master the basics, the boring stuff we'll call it. If you can master the basics of internet marketing, of business in general, you will make a lot of money. And I am living proof of that. So guys, focus on the basics. Do not just try to get to the advanced stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Focus on the basics, okay? So I'll probably peruse over to the back office for all you new people. Some stuff I might not be the show because not everybody here is on the team, so I need to be privy of that. So let's see here. Traffic rotators and the jobs. I think I'm going to save that for a Wednesday night. We'll come back to that. In fact, let me make a note to myself here. Traffic rotators. Put that one there. Traffic rotators. We'll do that on Wednesday. All right. Swipes. I've talked about this before. If you're marketing on Facebook, if you're sending to your list, and you'd like to, you're like, Miles, I don't know what to draft. I don't know what to send them. Feel free to use one of my swipes if you've seen them, or if you're on my list. In fact, I really haven't been mailing my list. I don't really need to. This opportunity sells itself. But if you'd like to, use one of my posts from Facebook or one of my emails that I have mailed my list like once or twice, feel free. But what you need to do, and folks, I'm doing it this way because I want you to communicate with me. Guys, I want you to talk to me. I want you to send me emails. I want you to be part of this team. I want to make sure you folks are working. If you want to get some swipe ideas from me, send me an email. Send it to my Gmail account. I know Sue Kelly. How you doing, Sue? If you're out there, I know she did that. And in fact, Sue, I think I owe you an example. Remind me. I might not have sent it to you yet, but I know you did request one. So if you guys want to see, like, some of the stuff I'm doing, we call them swipes, guys. That's what we call them. Let me know. Send me an email, and I'll give you a couple of examples of stuff that I'm sending to my prospects. Okay? So what else do we have here? Let's see. I'm kind of going down my list here. Team WUKAR Facebook group. I will touch upon this just real quick. Guys, we have a Team WUKAR Facebook group. Excuse me. As you guys are coming in, I've been adding all of you, or either your sponsor is adding you. Guys, this is mandatory. Kind of taking off my gloves. This is mandatory. Make sure you check that group. Check in at least once a day. Every day. At least once. I check it like 10 times a day, but that's just me. And you want to start liking posts that you see, and you want to start welcoming your team members, even if they're not on your team. We are all part of Team WUKAR. We talked about this last week. I'm not going to elaborate on it again, but it's called being in the mix, guys. It's the law of attraction. It's the law of gratitude. You be happy for people that are coming in, and you know what? The same is going to happen to you, folks, and that is how it happens. So make sure you check in that Facebook group. If you haven't been added for some reason, let me know. Send me an email if you have not been added or you don't have access to that Facebook group. Very important, folks. And guys, it's not just about liking posts and welcoming team members. We're posting some good stuff there. John Lavinia, Tony Rush, a lot of the leaders are posting stuff, excuse me, that you need to know. Excuse me, guys. That you really need to know. So, guys, you could end up missing something. You could end up missing something that could prevent you from getting a sale, or 2 sales, or 3 sales, or 10 sales. The more you know, the more you're in the mix. The more you know, the more you make. It's just that simple, guys. The more you know, the more you make. I like that. Another thing, all of you that have gotten a welcome email from me or your sponsor, especially from me, as I just stated, it's kind of long. Read the whole thing. And at the very bottom, folks, what does it say? It says, we talk about speed of implementation, a strategy I believe in 100%. It tells you to reach out to me and request a Skype session. Now, folks, you all know that, my team has been growing. Team members are coming in, okay? So let's just be real here. Request a Skype session with me. I will get to you as soon as I can. Might not be the next day, might not be the following day, but I can guarantee you I will schedule a session with you by the third day. But in most cases, guys, I am able to schedule with people the very next day. I'm doing my best, guys. It's just that, a lot of people are requesting Skype sessions. If you have not, please do that, because, folks, I'm here to help you. I'm here to get you going. I'm here to put money in your bank account. That's what I'm here for. So request a Skype session with me. Let's see what else I want to go over real quick. And we're coming down to the wire here. As far as stuff that I wanted to go over with you. San Diego, folks, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. San Diego is our very first Team WUKAR event. I highly, highly encourage all of you to get there. I don't care how you get there. Just get there. Get your tickets, get there. My wife and I will be there. Those of you that are coming, cannot wait to see you guys. We're going to have some fun. Major announcements are going to happen there. I don't really need to tell you all about it. There is a link that takes you to the event page that I would highly recommend you take a look at. So that's going to be cool, guys. If you can't make this one, yeah, we're going to have another one, folks. But you know what? This is the very first one. This is the kickoff. They're going to be introducing, our marketing system. They're going to be talking about the traffic rotator as well as some other surprises. So, guys, if you can get to San Diego, November 7th, 8th, and 9th, please, guys, it's very, very important. You need to be there. Don't you want to be there for the very first one, the kickoff? I know I do. So hopefully I'll see you there. Let's see what else, guys. What else? As far as inviting people to this Hangout, guys, well, you know what, guys? I'm going to have a static link. So I was telling you guys, send me your new team member's email address. I will add them to my distribution list. I'm still going to do that. I mean, you know what, guys? If you want, I will add your prospects to my distribution list. And by the way, guys, I have my distribution list segmented. So whoever I don't want to get the email, they won't get it. So send me your prospects' email addresses. Send me your your new team members, their email addresses. I will add them to my distribution list if you want to. You don't have to. Just trying to help you guys. And like I said, we're going to have a static link URLs. You see it there, six-figure lifestyle. I'm planning on changing that, so when I do, you guys will get the new URL. You can share that with your you can share that with the world, guys. You can share it with whoever. Let me just take a look, folks, and make sure that everything is still working here. I'm using a new browser, Google Chrome. Very stable, very robust. I really like it. I was having problems with Safari. If some of you are on my other team, my iPass team or whatever, I was having problems with that browser. But Google Chrome, love it. Going good. All right, guys, looking good. So, guys, you tell me. Are you listening? Where did I leave off? Yes, the San Diego event, and about inviting your team members to partake in this hangout every Sunday and Wednesday night. Now, promoting. Yeah, this is something I want to kind of touch upon real quick, guys. Now, folks, again, everybody here is over 18. You're part of my team. I appreciate you, folks. I want to see you succeed. You will succeed, because that is my major goal. My wife and I, both of us, is to see all of you folks succeed, to see you hit your goal. And I know what your goal is. You want to hit SD by November 1st. You can do that. So whatever I say, folks, I'm not getting on your case. It's just a recommendation, guys. We're all adults here. And I certainly don't want any of you to think that I'm talking down to you or nothing like that. Everything I say to you folks is in your best interest. I want to see you folks succeed. You are intelligent people. You know, you're creations of God. And you folks are very smart. You can do this, guys. This is not brain surgery. You got 12 days left. Every single person listening to my voice, whether you're on my team or not, every person listening to my voice who is a TLA, you have time to get to sales director by the 1st. And if you don't know how to do that, schedule a Skype session with me, like many of you are doing. And we will put together a blueprint customized just for you. Because we're all different. We're all different. Customized for you. And I will do everything in my power, guys. I can't do it for you. But I will do everything in my power to help you get there. So with that said, guys, I'm alluding to this. Let me just make it public. I've made some public announcements over the last couple of weeks. Let me make this one public for anybody listening. Anybody that snuck in, and I'm watching what I say here because I don't want to offend anybody. Anybody that just snuck in wondering, what is Miles Seegers doing? I heard he jumped on that Doobly thing. Here's what I'm doing, folks. I am promoting two guys, wonderful businesses, and I love them both dearly. They're like my children. I am promoting Empower Network using the iPass system. A lot of people say, oh, we're selling iPass. Guys, iPass is just a funnel. It's just a marketing platform that sits on top of Empower Network. You marketers should know that. Get it right. Empower Network is where the products are. So I'm promoting Empower Network, been doing that since, when did I start Empower Network? December 22nd, I believe, 2012. So I have a 2-year anniversary coming up very soon. I love Empower Network. Highly respect David Wood. I've been very, very fortunate. Have made a ton of money in Empower Network, and I'm going to make more. So that is my major focus. Now, we have this other opportunity, and guys, I was not going to get in nothing because I tell people focus on one thing. However, guys, this is real life. This is real. There are always exceptions to the rule. I never found one until Doobly came along. This is an exception to the rule. So I am also focused 100% on Doobly. And I could spend an hour telling you why I got involved. I'm going to put it in a nutshell. I've made a lot of money in Empower, going to continue doing that. I've made a lot of money in Doobly already, going to continue doing that. Doobly's going to make me a millionaire quicker than I could have gotten there with just one opportunity. Okay. So that's going to happen. That's a given. But here's the reason why I really got involved with Doobly. I dissected, I took apart, I analyzed. Guys, I'm a very, very analytical type of guy. I saw an opportunity that could help people that were ready to give up. And when I say give up, I'm talking about people who have spent thousands of dollars online, have been in other opportunities, people that are on my Empower team who have struggled, kept believing in me. I supported them 100%, but for some reason, maybe they just couldn't get it. We're all different. I saw an opportunity that could help those people. I saw an opportunity that could help people that don't have online experience. You know, they're coming to, you know, they want a home-based business, and this Doobly business is online-based. It's an online business, but they have no internet marketing experience. I saw an opportunity that where you could get involved and become part of. You don't need an internet marketing background. Guys, there are some requirements. As long as you have a computer and you know how to turn it on, that's all you need to do, because we will be here to help you with our marketing systems that we're going to put in place for you, and all you will need to do is follow the system. I don't like to use this word plug and play. I don't like doing that. However, as I just said, there's always exceptions. This system is plug and play. All the marketing funnels, landing page, all that good stuff, rotators. Guys, we're going to be driving traffic for you. So if you feel kind of lost, you know, maybe you join and you're like, oh man, there's so much to do. Relax. We are all here for you. Tony Rush, John Lavinia, everyone, Carla, of course, me and my wife. We are here for you. Folks, we got this. Are you with me or are you listening, guys? We got this. You got this. We got you. We got you. Those of you that know me from Empower Network, you know what type of guy I am. Why have a lot of my Empower Network members succeeded? Because they have a sponsor that cares and works with them one-on-one. And it doesn't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're in Australia. You know, Miles, can I get a Skype session with you, brother? I know, Miles, for you, it's going to be 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't care. I'll be here to help you, as well as the entire team. So, man, that was some segue. So back to what I was saying, guys. I'm only involved in 2 businesses, and I live and breathe this stuff. Doobly and Empower Network, that's it. Have not left Empower Network, do not plan to leave. I love it. As much as I love Doobly, those are my 2 children. And this is all I do. This is my life. So, you want to become part of Doobly? You got me. This is what I do. All right? So, what I wanted to tell you folks real quick, and I'm not going to mention any names. Guys, I see everything because I'm in the mix. My finger's always on the pulse. Some of you that have joined my Doobly team, I see that some of you are promoting other offers. Now, guys, we're all adults here. You know, I know everybody wants to make money. Folks, if you are part of Doobly, and say you're not part of some other opportunity, you're not part of Empower Network, all you do is Doobly. Folks, you don't need nothing else. You do. Are you listening to me? You do not need nothing else. Most people cannot do 2 businesses at one time. Well, you're like, well, Miles, you're doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it because I have Empower Network down to a science. My Empower Network business is on autopilot. In fact, guys, I'll give you a little example. I really haven't been doing nothing with Empower Network for the last 2 weeks. Guys, there's only 24 hours in a day because I've been working with you folks, working on my Doobly business. And do you know what? I was showing my wife this morning. In the iPass system, which I haven't really been doing nothing for the last 2 or 3 weeks. For gold sales, you guys are part of iPass. You know what I'm talking about. The ranking, the leaderboard. For gold sales, black sales, folks, I'm like number 10. I think in the gold, I'm number 16 or something. Folks, here's the point. I'm not doing anything. Do you see how cool that is? So I have that down to a science, okay? And I will be jumping in and really heavily marketing my iPass business again. I'm just letting you know, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying most people that I speak to, most can't focus on 2 or 3 things. So guys, here's what I'm getting at. If you're doing some other business, you're promoting some other offer, other than Doobly, I would recommend that you stop and just focus on this, especially if you're already in Empower. You got 2 things to focus on already. Folks, that's just a recommendation. Again, we are all adults here. You do not need to listen to me. I'm just telling you how I think and why I was able to be as successful, my wife and I, as we've been, because of the strategy I used of focusing on one thing. Being that I'm now part of Doobly, there's no conflict because Doobly, I'm able to use my Empower business to help my Doobly business, and I'm able to use Doobly, especially that SEO traffic training, that's going to blow up my Empower business even more. So, guys, just a recommendation. If you folks want, somebody out there wants to talk to me offline about what I just said, hey, feel free. But guys, you can go and promote 10 things at one time. It's up to you. However, I recommend if you are part of Team WUKAR, just focus on this one thing, folks. You have enough to do. You have enough to do, especially those of you that are doing this part-time. Guys, I forgot to mention that. Folks, I do this full-time. I sleep about 3-4 hours a night. So the other 20 hours that I'm not, kicking it with my beautiful wife or dancing, I'm sitting right here, and not working because it doesn't take that much work. I'm sitting here working with my team members, talking to them, helping them, training them. I love to do that. So enough about that. So folks, that's about it, guys. I may Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm going to bring a couple people on. And then what I'm going to do, once I do that, I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go through some stuff in the Team WUKAR back office, some stuff that you guys, I think, should be focusing on. And guys, this is really for the new people that haven't even logged in yet. And they're like, or maybe you just logged in today. You're like, Miles, where the heck do I go? I see all this stuff. So I'm going to bring on some people real quick. But before I do that, I want to read something to you, which I'm sure you guys said, well, let me back up. If you've been checking out the WUKAR Facebook group, as I recommend all of you to do, I'm going to read something to you that you probably already read. But guys, I'm telling you guys, there is this technique called repetition. If you've read what I'm going to read to you, I would say read it about 10 times. So it's not in your brain. It becomes part of your subconscious. And I talk about this on a lot of my Hangouts, guys. You folks think that you're in control. You think that, you see me lifting this glass here and drinking this tea. I'm not doing that, folks. What it really is it's my subconscious mind that's in control. You're not in control, guys. It's your subconscious mind. So when you can master your subconscious, forget about it, guys. Forget about it. You want to become a millionaire? You can do that. So let me read this to you real quick. Written by Mr. Tony Rush. Reason 43 why you need to become a sales director immediately. The big fat raise. Did you know that the SD commission on a single SD commission, which is why you want to get the sales director, SD commission on a single TLA sale, excuse me, is $495. $500. That's cool. Versus like $300 or $350 if you're a TLA or a TC. I'm sorry, if you're a TC, team coordinator. Stop and think about that. That means if you sold just 4 TLAs per week, you're making $100,000 per year on your own efforts. Not including, this is cool, not including fast start bonuses, not including downline commissions, not including cashback commissions, not including membership renewals. Guys, just selling 4 TLAs per week, doing nothing else. Forget about the customer side. $100,000 per year. And you're not getting any, that's not counting any bonuses, commissions you earn from your team, nothing. And then Tony goes on to say, how fast can you get to sales director and start earning $495 per sale? If you're a TC, challenge your TLAs to become a TC within a week. I challenge you folks to become a TC within the week. There's plenty of time, guys. And if you're not a TC yet, make it your goal to be an SD by November 1st. November 1st, everyone here listening to the sound of my voice can become an SD. Yes, you can. Why not? Why not you? You can do this. And I don't care if anybody tells you, oh, you don't have enough time. You can do this. So let's see who wants to jump on. And I'm going to go to Facebook now. Let me grab the link first, guys. And I'm going to need to give some people this link, and then we're going to have some fun. And our time is looking good. Started a little after 8. It's about 10 of 9. So we're and guys, I meant to tell. I want to really try to keep these hangouts to around an hour. Those of you that don't know me, if you haven't guessed, I can talk. So this could go on for 3 hours. Not going to let that happen. I respect your time, folks. So I'm not going to let that happen. Let's see who do we have here. I'll join you. Okay, so Steve, brother, if you're listening, I just sent you a link. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Yeah, Tony, brother, I'd love for you to come on. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice, I'm sending you a link, Tony. I think that's about it. So while they're coming on, guys, I want to give a shout out to some people. I'd like to congratulate Mrs. Christina Baca Hansen. She was promoted to the rank of team coordinator this weekend. I also want to congratulate Miss Bernie Golden. Bernie was promoted to team coordinator this week also. And if I missed anybody that was promoted, I apologize. I know those two because they're in my direct downline. I also want to congratulate Steve, who just popped on. He just brought in his first TLA, so I want to congratulate him also. So, Steve, can you hear me, brother?
Yes, I can.
Oh, fantastic! Got your audio working good. Yeah. you're looking good. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
So tell me, Steve, how are you digging the team so far, Team WUKAR, and the whole Doobly opportunity? Talk to me, brother.
All right, my friend. I am going to talk to you, and I'm going to talk to you in a big way because, listen, I have been a marketer since 2009, right? Mm-hmm. Online. Now, I own a construction company. I'm a builder by trade, so I've been doing that most of my life. And I've been a six-figure earner for most of my life. I know what it's like to make big money, but as far as the online, what attracted me to this company right here is that, and I've been on since, well, what, a week now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I lost so much sleep the first 3 days, my friend. Okay, I've never been excited about so much in my life because even my wife, well, I shouldn't say just even my wife and my business partner really seen the value of what Doobly had to offer about the cash program. And so I'll tell you, I have been doing nothing but just talking to people. My Skype, my email, my Facebook page has been just blowing up, and I've never seen anything like this. Never.
Yeah, it's really incredible, you know, Steve, and you know, we say that we're excited, but I don't think it really does it justice because
no.
There's so many. Let me switch over to another thing. Hey Tony, what's up, brother?
Morning, Miles.
Yeah, we're gonna get Tony to speak up in just a bit. But yeah, there's so many reasons to be excited, and I was speaking to a gentleman yesterday that one of my TOAs brought in, and he's gonna be doing some big things. He's gonna be putting together. This is a guy that has a lot of experience. He's going to be putting together a PowerPoint presentation and really presenting this to the masses. But here's my point. That's not my point. Here's my point. He's going to be, you know, when you do a PowerPoint presentation, you have a lot of bullets. And I'm actually going to put together a lot of bullets myself because, you know, Steve, Tony, there's just so many things that are going to help so many people. You know, just the fact, and I'm just going to go down the list just a little bit. The fact that we have a product here that's very tangible, and my son can understand. You know, I tell my son, well, he's like, you know, Daddy, what are you selling? Well, it's a product where people get cash back. You know, you purchase it online, and what's really cool, you know, he can go, or I can do it for him. Purchase games online because he's a gamer, and he's going to get cash back. You know, I'm going to get cash back. You know, I'll give it. You know what I mean? So it's the program, it's the product, it's the opportunity, it's the training. It's being able to help those people that feel, you know, that they're in the 98%. And what I mean by that is, it's a fact, guys. It's approximately 2% of online marketers make any real money. Well, that's really a shame because, you know, you got 98% of the people over here that really haven't gave up. They just keep spending more and more money, struggling and struggling and struggling, and then some do give up. And I really believe that we're going to put an end to that. So that's exciting for me personally, you know, and I know it's exciting for you guys. So that's all I wanted to say about that. Tony, what's happening, my brother?
Morning, Miles. Guess what's just happened?
Oh no, talk to me.
One of my TLAs, whilst you've been talking in the last 15 minutes, has just got a sale come through.
Oh, that's fantastic. Tell him congratulations for listening. That is great. That is great.
And that's her first one. She only signed up herself a week ago, and I'm predicting within the next 2 days she will probably go to team coordinator as well. So Miles, it's going crazy down here. I'm in Perth, Western Australia, as you are well aware,
Yeah, William,
and we're fine.
tell me, why is it light there, brother? Where I am, it's dark. Why is it light there where you are?
Because I've already had the sleep that you haven't had yet. So it's actually 9 o'clock in the morning here on Monday morning. So you've got Sunday night, we've got Monday morning. But Miles, I don't believe for one little moment that you actually have some sleep. And I'm just going to share this with the rest of the people that are listening here. It was about 3:30, about Wednesday afternoon, I think it was, of last week. So 3:30 in the afternoon here, which is 3:30 in the morning your time. And I sent you a message, bro, and I sent you a message asking you a particular question. And I thought, well, look, I'll send this to Miles, and I'll probably get a reply sort of 9 o'clock tonight, which is 9 o'clock Miles' morning time. And you answered me. You answered me at 3:30 in the morning. I thought, this guy never sleeps. What's going on here? So thanks for your support. But look, Miles, it's taking off. But what I love about this, and I'm really quite excited, is a couple of things. I'm heading for sales director, so on a personal basis, I'm heading for SD, and I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, bro. But what's happening is this, is that a couple of people that have signed up on my team are complete newbies to the internet, completely new. Now, they might have tried one or two other opportunities, and it hasn't worked. This will, and one of the reasons that this will is because it's laid out for them very simply. And if I can just read the first line of an email that I had from one of my downline members last night, and he's talking about, he's just signed up, he's got the welcome email, he's got all his bits and pieces, and I put a little email together to show them how to put their BA link at the end of their affiliates, right? And this came back, hi Tony, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm having great fun with all this stuff. Your video was great. Just as I put my BA button on, I tried it, I tested it, even clicked on the sign up button, and it works like a treat. It's brilliant. And then I offered a challenge, Miles. I said to all of them, this week I want you all to get to TC. You can do it. As Tony Rush said, you need to get that video out in front of 5 people a day. And if you're not doing that, why aren't you doing that? So this particular chap said, I saw your challenge, which has really put me under pressure. I'm going to start now by sending out my link, and then I'm doing some Facebook posts. Now, this chap had never done a Facebook post for anything other than showing his holiday snaps. So Miles, it's exciting, people are learning, and we're going to do really well with it. So, bro, thanks for your support. Love it, and I'm right behind you with that sales director. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Tony. And that's great. That's the type of stuff I really like to hear, and it really is incredible. And you know, guys, if you folks don't know, real quick, I just want to share something real quick with you. Tony and I go way back. Tony is part of my Empower Network team, but the thing about Tony, I met this gentleman. I'm guessing maybe 3 years ago, and here's where we met. Here's where we met. Tony and I, and I'm not gonna mention the guru or the program. Tony and I met at a guru's house for a weekend. It was just a weekend training. So that's where I met him as well as other people, and Tony and I both spent over $5,000 for one weekend. You know, not including airfare and. You know, so some of the meals were covered, but not all of them. I remember walking across a very dark parking lot to a Burger King one night. I remember telling my wife about that. But so Tony and I met there, and unfortunately, we had very high hopes of making a lot of money, and we didn't. The training just really was not there. The support was not there. So people could say, or I could say that Tony and I, well, I'll just say for me, I don't know how much Tony spent because he flew from Australia. I flew from Philadelphia. I spent about maybe $6,000. Now, I could say that I wasted $6,000. Oh my God, I wasted $6,000. You know what, folks? I did not waste $6,000. Yes, I didn't get what I was promised, but that's $6,000 that didn't materialize and do what it was supposed to do with that program. That is what brought me here. You see what I'm saying, folks? If I hadn't spent that $6,000, even though the program didn't work, I do not think I'd be sitting here right now. Because here's what happened. I think Tony happened to him also. The program didn't work, and I was ready to go back to a day job. Oh my God, did I say that word? I was ready to go back to a day job. My wife was threatening me because our bills were overdue. House was getting ready to be foreclosed. It was the holidays right before Christmas, and I mean I was in a very, very deep, dark place. And I said to my wife, I said, sweetheart, can you just give me one more chance? I want to try this other thing. If it doesn't work, I'm going to start looking for a job. Because, guys, I am college educated. I could go back to I could have went back to corporate America. So I came across this little program. Again, I'm not going to mention any names at all. Came across a little program that helped me start generating traffic. And I really dove into that program, and it did help me get some sales from this other program. So that kind of helped me. Then I introduced Tony to that opportunity. So Tony was still, he was still with me. We were still staying in touch. From that opportunity, I joined another opportunity, and I'll say I joined Empower Network, and Tony followed me into that. Tony had some results, but not the results he was looking for. So when this came along, plus the way the company is structured, the whole cashback model, everything, and I know Tony, I know his background. I knew this would be perfect for him. This would have been perfect for Tony if he had no background. If Tony was a construction worker, or if Tony was a plumber, or if Tony was a dentist, this would have been perfect for him. But anyway, I thought of Tony. I reached out to him. And, Tony could have given up on me. He could have been like, well, Miles, I was here with you. That didn't really pan out. And I was here. And, Tony has a thriving business himself, another business. But, I appreciate Tony because he believed in me. And not just me. He saw the opportunity and the potential in Doobly. And here we are. And I'm so happy because Tony believed in me. He didn't give up, and now I see it happening. I see Tony and his business, really blowing up. He's building a team, and that just makes me extremely, extremely happy. So that's a little story about Tony and I, folks. So I'm just happy, guys. I'm just blessed. Yeah, I'm happy that I made SD today. Of course, my wife and I were happy about that. But I'm really happy about is to see my team getting results. The duplication. Steve just signed somebody up, and guys, I could go down the list of people that brought in people and are bringing in people. They have prospects. I don't have time for that. I'm just really happy about that, and that's my focus. I was telling my wife, I said, sweetheart, okay, now we got the SD, right? I'm going to take a little breather. When I say a little breather, I mean maybe, I don't know, a few hours. Maybe I'll get a good night's sleep. But then when I wake, and you know what, guys? I am going to get a good night's sleep for a change. So Tony, I'm going to get some sleep tonight. But when I wake up tomorrow morning, I told my wife, I'm shifting into second gear. Second gear. And that second gear is going to be for you folks. Helping you, and not that I wasn't doing it already. Of course, you guys know me. I have been doing it. But I'm going to shift into second gear to help all of you guys get to sales director. And you know what, folks? I can't push you. But for anybody that wants to get to sales director by November 1st, I'm going to be here to help you. I will do everything in my power. If I got to go, sleep 2-3 hours a night, I will do that. I will do that. And guys, I'm not going to get into the long story. Guys, the reason why I would do that, I'm just going to tell you real quick. Here's why I would do that. It has nothing to do with money. The reason why I would do that, folks, is because I discovered what God put me here to do. I'm not going to get all religious on you. Maybe some of you are not religious. But I know this is my calling. So, hey, this is what I'm here to do. And I love it. I love it. This is what I'm here to do. So, real quick, guys, before we're going to get ready to call it a night. It's about 10 after 9. Before we do that, there was something I wanted to tell you guys, and it's right here, and I just can't remember. I can't remember what it was. I'm going to say one thing, and maybe it will come to me. I was speaking to a team member this afternoon. We were talking about marketing strategy, about just kind of taking it easy. Don't worry about any paid marketing. If you want to do some paid marketing, that's up to you. But, you don't need to worry about that. Just focus on connecting with people on Facebook. Just work on the free stuff, getting out the sales presentation. But one of the main strategies, which is my favorite, it's like right here, guys, and I totally almost forgot to mention it to my team member I was talking to today. She reminded me. Guys, if you're not doing this, you're insane. You need to be doing this. Guys, so we're talking about reaching out to people on Facebook, posting in groups, creating a fan page, creating your own Facebook group. Yeah, start your own Facebook group. Excuse me. That's all through Facebook. But folks, do not forget about YouTube. YouTube is powerful, folks. Start making videos. And guys, I'm not talking about the videos in the traffic rotator. That's separate. Excuse me, that's different. Those videos are totally different animal. I'm talking about shooting your first video, letting people know why you're so excited, why all of a sudden your future looks very bright. And they'll be able to identify with that. You don't need to mention the name Doobly. In fact, I would highly encourage you. You don't need to mention the name Doobly in the video. You don't even need to mention Team WUKAR. Folks, you are looking for people that want to start a home business, okay? You want to give them, you want to serve them in the video a steak. I love steak. You want to serve them a steak, but don't give them the steak in the video. Just let them smell the steak. Give them the sizzle. So create a little video, guys. Put a link there. Get a domain name. Put your link in there to a sales presentation. Let the sales presentation do the selling. You don't need to do it. Just create a video talking about this amazing opportunity you came across, or talking about anything. I mean, folks, you know what I'm talking about. You know how to do this. Anybody can do this. Here's what's cool, real quick. I was telling my team member today that I'm fortunate because I do this full time. I have a lot of time to go through training and this and that. I've actually been through a video marketing training. I've been working on it for a while, and I'm going to be sharing this with all of you eventually. We're going to be doing some good training, like on Wednesday nights. Folks, do you know if you learn how to rank your videos properly? And folks, I'm only talking 2 and 3 minute videos, maybe 5 minutes, and there's a reason for that. Do you know that you can get 20 to 30 targeted leads per day? How would you like that? Being able to get 20 to 30 targeted leads per day for free. YouTube is free. So folks, start shooting videos. Grab your phone. You don't need nothing fancy. You don't need lights. Grab your phone, go outside, wherever. Get excited. And then if I'm watching your video, I'm a prospect. Wow, this sounds nice. I've been wanting to start a home-based business. I've been trying to make money online. Why is this lady so excited? Why is this gentleman so excited? Well, I guess I won't find out unless I click on their link. And then the link's going to take, guys. That's how you do it. That's simple. Besides Facebook, start using video marketing. Even before we go over the training, just start doing it. Start doing it. So that's that. There's something else I wanted to cover with you guys, but I can't remember. I'll probably remember after the hangout. So with that, folks, Tony, Steve, guys, anything you want to share? Steve, anything you want to share before we call it a night? You're on mute, Steve.
Yeah, I'm on mute. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I just want to say that, I don't know I don't know our team here right now, right? I haven't met our personal team. I know that a lot of us are going to, join up. We're going to be in San Diego, California, and we're going to get a chance to rub arms with people that are probably making a lot more money than what we're making. And I suggest that you start learning from the people that are ahead of you, because there's a lot to be learned. I don't care what level you're at. I don't care if you've made 50 million, $1 billion. I don't care what it is. There's always something that we can learn from those, the peers, the people that we rub shoulders with. The guy that's just getting started out can probably teach you something that you've never even heard or seen before. So really be in tune with your team members and the people around you, because that's important here. That's all I've got to say.
Wow, Steve, what you said, something, a golden nugget. I always talk about golden nuggets on my Hangouts for my Empower team. You just said a golden nugget, brother. I was going to interrupt you. I'm glad I didn't have to interrupt you, because I don't like doing that. But you said a golden nugget, which I will tell you, folks. They say, well, what's the secret to success? And there really is no secret, but I like to call it a strategy. One of the strategies to my success is what Steve just said. So I have mentors. Yes, I do. I have people I learn from, people that know more than me. Okay? I'm going to be going to a training with my mentor and one of my very good friends next month. I'm going to be going for personal training with a mentor. And folks, everything I learned, I'm going to share with you guys. That's how we do it. Anyway, Steve mentioned something. You can learn from people, below you, or people that are new, don't know as much as you. Folks, do you want to know something? I use that strategy all the time. I tell my wife all the time. I say, you can learn from everyone. I don't know it all. Person could come in here. Have no online experience. I have a lot now. I've been doing this for a while. And I can learn something from that person and implement it in my business. I do it all the time. I listen. God gave me 2 ears, 1 mouth. Although I use this mouth a lot, but I do use my 2 ears. Guys, I'm always listening. I'm listening to you folks. So, folks, I learn from I don't care if you said, Miles, I just got online a week ago. I don't know anything. You want to know something? You and I are going to talk, and you may not know it, but I'm going to learn something from you, and I'm going to implement it in my business. So I highly encourage everyone to start doing that. Learn from each other. Learn from people that know more than you. Learn from people that you think know less than you. Okay? Learn from everyone. Tony, before we hang it up, brother, anything you want to share or say before we call it a night?
Miles, I'll just add to exactly what you and Stephen have been saying. Miles, I actually put a posting on Facebook a week or so ago, and the little story was this. In my 20s, Miles, which wasn't that long ago, I decided that I wanted to learn to play tennis, right? So I got myself a tennis coach, and I played tennis against guys that were better than me. And I got beaten, I lost sets, and I lost matches, and that was fine because I was learning all the time. After a little while, I started to win a few points and win a few games, and look, by the time, we finished, I was playing a decent game of tennis. So now here I am in another phase of life. My darling wife and myself, we've now taken up ballroom dancing, right? Now, and we're loving it. I mean, not to your level. We're not sort of at the salsa yet, but look, we love it for what we're doing. But what have we done? We have gone out and we have got ourselves a dancing coach, a dancing instructor. This particular gentleman has actually coached 3 world championship couples, so he knows what he's doing. And we're surrounding ourselves by people who are good at what they do. And are we getting better? Of course we are. Relate that to the business here. What do I want to do? I want to, you mentioned before, I do run a very successful business, separate to Jubilee. I want Jubilee to, I've got my goals and I've got my income aims, and I've got my strategies for my team, building a team. Where am I learning this all from? I'm learning from guys that are better than what I am at doing this. And on the Hangout last week, Miles, you gave a few great little nuggets that I implemented straight away. And is it working? Of course it is. So whatever I want to get good at, I find who is the best at doing that, and I surround myself by those people. So, Stephen Miles, great words of wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. And you know what, Tony? You know where I learned that from? You know, we're born into this world. We have gifts inside of us, but we don't know things. We have to learn. I learned that strategy from my mentor. I learned. And just so you know, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. I did not learn to dance on my own. I took lessons. My wife and I, we took lessons for years. And I am very privileged to say that I've had probably 3 or 4 instructors. And maybe I shouldn't say this. I would say that 3 of them I'm probably better than now. However, the one where I really like adapted his style and developed my own style, this gentleman, little guy, he's like 5'6", 120 pounds. You can his name, by the way, I'm gonna give him a shout out. His name is Eli Torres. He is the #1 salsa champion in the world. From Philadelphia. Although he's not here anymore, he's traveling the world. But I did learn a lot of things from him. So, and why did I seek Eli out? Because Eli is the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes. So, folks, I hope you are listening to what we're saying here, whether it's dancing or tennis. You can apply these concepts and these principles to your doobly business. Align yourself with the best. Align yourself with people you feel are the best. I mean, guys, I'm not saying we're the best. I'm not saying I'm the best. But if you feel I can help you, if you feel Steve can help you, if you feel Tony can help you, align yourself with these guys. Folks, as I said, there's a button there you can click on. Yeah, it's gonna go to my link. You will be joining my team. But folks, here's the deal. We all have strengths. Eventually that button's going to be coded, so it would go to any one of your links. I would highly encourage you, if you want to work directly with Steve, all right, contact Steve. He's on Facebook. He's around. Contact him, and you can work directly with Steve. And you'll also be working with me, because Steve's on my team. If you want to work directly with Tony, contact Tony. You can work directly with him, and I support Tony. He will also be working with me. Guys, it doesn't matter who you join. We're in this together. We're in this together, folks, and we're going to make it happen. I can guarantee you guys, I'm telling you, my wife actually told me something. My wife is very smart. Always listen to her. She said, sweetheart, I know you're excited, but you sound a little too hypey sometimes on the Hangouts. I'm like, sweetheart, I'll tone it down. I'm trying my best. I just feel blessed. And Tony knows me. I mean, Tony, this is just me. This is just me. But I'm trying to keep it toned down. I think I'm a very professional guy, trying to keep it professional. But guys, I mean, if you know what I know, and I think you do, how could you not be excited? How could you not be excited? There's a lot of lives that are going to be changed here. There's a lot of folks. Before I go, there's a lot of families that might be getting ready to split up because of financial trouble. You know, finances is one of the major causes of divorce. You know that. There's a lot of people that are getting ready to possibly lose a home or have their car repossessed. I've been there. Here's an opportunity. And yeah, it takes money to invest in your business. I know that. But you know what? I'm just saying me. I've done this. If it was between, well, I'm not going to go there. I've just done certain things to get where I am. I've taken risk, and they paid off. They paid off. So with that said, guys, I want to thank my very special guest, Mr. Steve Elstrom, Tony Robinson, all the way from down there. And Tony, I am coming to Australia someday. Probably, I'm going to try next year. So I will look you up. So with that said, guys.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, I'll be looking for you guys. And Steve, you're not too far away, so we need to hang out, brother. In fact, we'll be out next month.
Next month we're hanging out in San Diego, man.
San Diego, brother. So I'll see you there.
Yep.
Perfect. So with that said, guys, I think you know who I am. I'm Miles Seegers for Steve Elstrom, Tony Robinson. You folks have a great night. I will see all of you right back here on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock for actually business strategy, basic and marketing strategy. We're going to talk about some of that cool stuff that I know all you guys want to know. Miles, just tell me the marketing stuff. Get to it. You want to get to it? We'll see you guys on Wednesday night. Have a great night, folks. I want to thank you for taking your valuable time and coming on here with me. I will see you guys next time. Have a great night.